is their range in the Northern Hemisphere. And now, the next and final animal I'm going to show you all is this. It's the caribou. Now, caribou, as I mentioned earlier, they make the longest land migration of any animal. Of course, they go by many names. In fact, they go by caribou or reindeer. But of course, they are the Arctic's most specialised species of deer. But their hooves are like snowshoes and their fur is very well insulated. Of course, in northern Canada and Alaska, in the summer, more than 20 million caribou make the migration to either their calving grounds or to their feeding grounds in the summer, because they're constantly on the move. Newborn calves have to be up and running the day they're born. Of course, they very rarely stop, but of course the vast herds do not travel alone, because in northern Canada especially, they have to face wolves and grizzly bears, but wolves are their main predator. Packs of them, about 10 to 12 strong, shadow the migration, and at that time they're starving, and it's the caribou that they're waiting for. And quite often they will go for the calves, but they will occasionally go for an adult that's old, weak, injured or sick. I mean, it might seem very unfair to humans, but it ensures that the rest of the herd remains strong. By the wolves taking out the weakest members, they make sure the rest of their herd stays strong. And of course, dozens of caribou travelling together, it has the advantage of many eyes keeping an eye out for danger. And of course, there's actually people in the Arctic that actually herd caribou. I'm not entirely sure where they do it, but it is something that they've done for generations. Of course, here is the range of the caribou. And of course, their their migration, they go all across northern Canada, and in round about here is their calving ground in between Canada and Alaska. They made the longest land migration of any mammal. That has been my representing my PowerPoint on 10 animals of the polar regions. If you liked it, then please drop a comment down below, but also don't forget to check out my other videos, and I will be reshooting some other videos on my PowerPoint presentations later in the week, so do stay tuned for them. Bye now.